there, dipshits. It's me, Joey, aka Sluty Mage.
I'm Hunter, voice of Hunter Taylor.
And I'm Carter, Eagle Eagle. We're
Older and Dumber.
Every Friday, we drop wisdom, humor, and a whole lot of nonsense. You won't want to miss it.
Become a patron today for as low as $5 a month. Get early access to all our episodes and exclusive behind-the-scenes looks at all the things we're doing and May's super secret editing notes.
Shout out to all our awesome dipshits. Your support really helps keep this madness going.
Join the crew, be a dipshit. It's an exclusive club, and you're invited.
So, dipshits, mark your calendar every Friday for a dose of Older and Dumber craziness. See you there.
Fade to black! On my stand! Fade to black!
All right, guys, this one's for real.
Clap for May. That's the name of this episode.
Yeah, clap for May. All right, so we're going to start this May with a clap in case there's some sync issues. That's it. Bring the clacker at some point.
Just one clap?
Yeah.
From each of us?
Now it's really fun. Clap for me! Oh my god.
Joey,
Mm-hmm.
you're messing with our audio right now.
Yeah.
No.
What are you... Oh no, what are you... Oh my...
I have to reset.
Do we still sound good? Reset everything. Why are you doing it slow like it makes a difference?
Because if you do it too fast, then it gets out of sync. And we have to clap again.
How are they supposed to know who we are?
I know, right? Anyway. Welcome to another episode of...
I don't know, I kind of feel like an idiot sometimes. Although I am an idiot, so it kind of works out.
Did you eat a lot of paint chips when you were a kid?
That's so funny. Last time I heard that, I laughed so hard I fell off my dinosaur. Put that cookie down now!
That is the most real, authentic, hysterical laugh of my entire life because that is not a plan.
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Welcome to another episode of Older and Dumber, the podcast about three dumb friends just trying to make it on this planet we call
Earth.
And welcome to a very, very
Now
new
it's in
episode.
stereo.
No, it wasn't in sync, though, because our mouths are fucked up because of the video to audio.
That's fixed. I don't know what he's talking about. Welcome to another brand new, very new
episode.
Brand new, very new episode and very special episode that is brought to you by the amazing guys down at Checkpoint Lounge. As you can see, we are in a brand new studio. Or maybe you don't see because you weren't a Patreon beforehand to see what the studio looked like.
You can go back and see the old studio. You just have to join the page.
You just have to join the Patreon. But thanks to Checkpoint Lounge and the great guys down here, we now have a dedicated studio for us to create all of our content, our podcasts, everything. And thank you guys so much for everything that you do. Joey, what is Checkpoint Lounge?
Checkpoint Lounge is a gaming lounge in the Arnott Mall in Horseheads, New York.
Yeah.
You can come in and try out all the latest and greatest gaming consoles and PCs, play your favorite games, have parties, host corporate team building events, all that jazz.
All that jazz.
All that jazz.
All that jazz. Again, yeah. And also Horseheads is close to us, and yeah, it's great. We've all grown up in the area, and the guys down here are amazing and really took a chance on us. So our very first official sponsors, Checkpoint Lounge, thank you so much for creating a new home for Older and Dumber. And giving the dipshits a new way to listen to it. Yeah. You dipshits. Which, by the way, this video is fucking public. You're on YouTube right now seeing us. Do this. This is new.
Yeah.
It's all...
Comment.
It's all fucking new.
Be like, oh, you guys don't look anything like you sound.
Yeah, and we're not under construction anymore. If you watch the last couple videos, they all say we're under construction.
I mean, we're still under construction because the studio has to be built out.
Not finished.
But we're like, you know, we're the home is finished enough that, you know, we can live in it now.
Hunter had to rush in here. He's like Ray in Ghostbusters sliding down the fire hole being like, I think we should sleep here tonight. Test it out.
I did want to sleep here.
He brought out his sleeping bag out, and he was like, "What?
You didn't bring yours? What?" I almost was like, "Let's just stay here. Like, why are we leaving?" As always, we have
It's not as always. It's changed.
We still have him.
He's here, but it's not the same.
Yes, the seating configuration is not the same.
He took him away.
But I'll go to the right.
Why
Carter
is Joey
goes to the
not
right,
next to me?
and then now you go to the right. We all go to the right.
Why
now.
is Joey not next?
Right.
Yeah. You want me to go to the left? I can go. I can go this way.
You never go to the left.
I don't want Carter to introduce me.
Why?
Because this is Carter and Hunter.
I feel like I would have
Alright,
more
go.
things to say about you.
Go the way you normally go.
Oh, okay. See, hey, I mean, it's just right?
I guess.
Oh,
I don't want to scare people too much.
Tell us in the
with all these
comments
new
how you
things.
want us to introduce each other now.
Or if we need introductions at all.
Or if we,
'Cause
yes,
that's what I hear.
That is-
Podcasts don't use
that
these.
is a new, that's a new question. Do we need to introduce ourselves anymore? But for this episode, we will. Welcome.
I think
Obviously,
we should stare silently at the TV at the camera when the title card comes.
they
up.
just say like it said. You stare into it. It zooms in, says our name, who we
Yeah,
are.
like an old '80s show.
Yeah.
We play music behind it.
Freeze frames. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, that's it.
What if that was behind our intro? The intro is playing, and that's
The Full House theme. Yeah.
oh fuck. Anyway, as always, we have Cardboard King, beanie wearing, shirt open just a little bit so you can see the little prickly hairs, and making his noises behind curtains. We have
Can't see you over the laptop.
Not wearing a button down.
yeah, the one time he doesn't wear a fucking button down to an episode. Instead, he's wearing a wife pleaser
He's wearing-
underneath his
wearing
Wearing a
shirt.
regular white tee.
Wearing a long sleeve tee.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Sure.
I think it's called a baseball tee. Along.
Carter Ruttle.
It's me. To my left.
I mean, he is over to your left.
Feel this. The magic's gone. I don't want to be here anymore.
I should be in that. I would be doing.
Would.
It'd
Next
still
week.
be-
Then I
Every
would have
week.
to figure out how to run the equipment. Now, I only know how to
yeah.
use this sound.
It's like when you give your kid a fake phone because they keep playing with your phone. Here you go, Joey.
You're
Here's your
player 5.
Here's your Behringer.
But brother, this is an N64. There's only 4 inputs. You're player 5. I promise.
It's wireless.
I didn't know that technology existed.
Oh my god.
To my left, Diva Main himself. That's what his
Are
T-shirt
you still a
says.
Diva main anymore?
What his
That's not a
T-shirt
game
says.
anymore.
I feel like you played Junkrat more.
Egg layer himself, harvester of many seeds, and hatcher of many dinos. Joey Schichtel, aka STUDIOOOO.
You play Ark now.
Oh, it's autistic people. Dinosaur.
Uh-huh.
And finally, the guy that doesn't believe in running the soundboard. Mr. Finds his koozie. Oh boy. People on video watching this reacting to the voice that gets them moist. I have voice of Hunter Taylor.
Hey, that's me. What's going on? So, as we always take these episodes, and now you get to see our reactions and faces to it all. Carter, how's your week been?
Put in the Vietnam flashback.
I love that all the silence will actually matter now because they can see.
Slow zoom, fade that picture in of the Hueys.
Work was not amazing. It was slow, and then it was monotonous at times, and a lot of international shipping when there was stuff to do. That stuff.
You got to fill out a form.
Forms,
Fill out a form.
And some people trying to hide GPSs from the mob to Italy. My girlfriend's
They have
moving in.
they have
so...
Mojacks on their packages or what?
No, it's a GPS.
Expand. I want to know about these
I guess
GPSs.
I asked the same question.
It's for vineyard, like not landscaping, but what's the other word? Like before they seed the vineyard for the season, they use a special GPS to sort of. How did they use to make maps? What's that word?
Maps.
Survey. Where it's basically a GPS to survey where they're supposed to plant and stuff like that. It's highly specialized equipment, I guess.
They had to send these out to
special.
like Naples or something.
They had to send it back to Italy to get repaired because that's where they make them. But they were like very shady with how they wanted it shipped, because they were told by the business in Italy that you be careful how you put it in customs because the mob might just take it.
What?
Yeah.
Because they're so rare, these survey devices.
No. And then I was like, well, we got to kind of put in the invoice what is actually in the box. We can't just say
stuff.
Then it's definitely going to get taken by customs.
Farm stuff.
Like GPS.
Yeah, I said GPS for repair.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with that. My girlfriend is moving in. So
Can you imagine just shipping something with the knowledge of knowing that it could just be taken and no, you can't do anything about
a $900 shipment.
Yeah, like you just
the shipping's $900.
Yeah.
That's not even the cost of the device. Did they insure the device that they're sending?
No idea.
They didn't. Don't they have to buy insurance when they're buying the shipping?
So when the guy first came in, I told him that it would just be cheaper to fly to Italy with the device. And take it.
Straight up told him that? What did he say? He's like, I ain't got time for that.
We were bros about it. Like, he came in like a month ago and was like thinking about doing it. And then he talked to the people over there and they were like, actually, that's more dangerous for you with the mob. Like, if you go,
why is the mafia want these fucking survey devices
right
so
now?
bad?
It was so weird.
We gotta make sure we could see our crops.
He was like
crops being the towns.
He was like, the airport is like weird with how like restrictions on devices coming in, and he didn't want to like risk it being taken by
just devices in general.
Yeah,
they're looking for PS5s,
looking for bombs.
Mob's like, you could use a couple.
So that was a thing.
GPS and location activated.
Yeah, so he decided on shipping it instead of.
He should have flew with it.
Wild.
Yeah.
So $900 for the shipping, and then he didn't. You're saying he did not insure the shipment.
No, they don't.
So
offer
we don't know
insurance.
what the cost of
they
the
don't
device
offer
was.
insurance.
Yeah,
can't insure something FedEx or it's like declared value coverage.
Yeah.
Which is not insurance.
Well, that's what I mean. Did he do like a declared value?
You have to declare value on international shipments for customers. Have to. Required. But he didn't. He definitely didn't.
Joey,
I want to know how much the survey device.
So the survey device was definitely not what he put down on the customs form, and I was like, just so you know, if they see this and they're like, that's definitely not what this is worth. It's worth more. They might alter it on the customs side, being like, this is not what it's worth, that they pay the proper amount of taxes on the other side once it's shipped. He put down at $275, which this is a multi-$1,000 machine.
Yeah.
Damn.
Bro, when I order Transformers from China, those motherfuckers just packaging tape the entire thing and it's in styrofoam. So if you try to open it, it just destroys the box. I've never had anything get delayed in customs.
That's awesome.
Well, so shipping stuff from every other country to the U.S. is cheaper than shipping something from the U.S. to anywhere else.
That's crazy.
Because of how it was set up in like the 70s with how developed countries were. How it
Fuck you, 70s. How dare you?
Made. Anyways, my girlfriend's moving in. Work was fine. We didn't play D&D.
Played Starfinder.
We
played
did
Starfinder, I guess.
And then David lost power. Jump.
David lost
power. Wild.
Yeah, Starfinder was good. But I've taken enough time. How was your week? You're not to my left. Joey, how was your week?
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you.
I want to start off my week segment by saying a random person told me I was very handsome.
Shut the fuck up. A random person?
Yeah.
They weren't like a lost relative?
No.
Was it like, one of us through a window? So technically,
Was it Hunter and a mustache and mom?
Well, first of all, you two motherfuckers would never.
I'd call you handsome?
I call you handsome.
No.
I would call you sexy.
See. Demean me.
Lick you right now if you want me to. So who called you? What? Where were you?
Customer.
What? No, it wasn't.
It was.
That's now I know it's like GameStop customers are assholes.
There was a lady and she was in there buying clearance stuff.
She was like,
she saw my hair and she was like, "That color's so good on you. You're so handsome. Oh my god."
Okay. It would have been so much better if it's like she was looking through the clearance. She just happened to see you through the towers of the clearance rack. Drops everything in her hands and goes,
and then drops her
handsome.
panties.
You're handsome. Drops everything.
Throw them at me.
Yeah.
My week started with
She was,
jury.
by the way, I'm a robot. Joey.
A robot dinosaur.
Everything at max value.
What your week started off with?
Jury duty.
Yeah, how'd that go? Tell us what it was like.
I had to report the jury duty form that you get. Says jury duty starts at this time. Report a half hour early. Okay. So I report a half hour early.
Sure.
Walk in. The nice policeman is standing there by the metal detector.
Makes sense.
I start putting my shit in the basket. He's like, "What are you here for today?" I hold up the jury duty form, and he's like, huh, "No, you're not supposed to be here till 9:15 because 9 to show up a half hour early. Like you're gonna have to wait outside."
Shut the fuck up.
It was like, get fucked,
did you
loser.
show me like it says 9?
Yeah.
And what did he say?
He says that it never starts at that time.
No. I know. I'm. Do you see the badge? I know.
I had to wait out in the cold.
So instead of a half hour early, you were only 15 minutes early?
Instead of a half hour early, I was 45 minutes early.
Oh, shut up. Wait, what?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I got there a half hour early, and then there's another 15 minutes tacked on to the end of it. Yeah, so had to wait in the cold for that. And then
Where was it? Why all the way in Bath?
drove by your old apartment. It's for rent.
I know, you had said that. Yeah. Is the downstairs for rent too, or just the upstairs?
I don't know. It's just the sign on for rent.
Bath,
What?
when the Ruttle family was rich. I remember those.
So why'd you
days.
go all the way to Bath?
That's
You
where the
don't-
courthouse is.
But you don't live in
It
Bath.
was
What?
county court.
They can just call you upon anything within range?
To Bend County Court, local court for me would be
Right. Oh.
doxing
sorry.
myself heavily, May.
Yeah, not that. I see what you're saying now. So you had to go to Steuben County specifics courthouse.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. To blank beeps courthouse.
Yeah. So I had to go to that courthouse for my county.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
Okay.
He
Not city or
also
local.
lives on this street.
How many people were there?
His
It seemed like
social-
there was like a shit ton of people.
Oh,
this is
yeah,
his social
there's, like-
security now.
Yeah.
So it was a trial jury, so you need 12 people plus 6 alternates, so 18
What
total together.
Fuck.
And they brought in a pool of like 70 people.
Oh my god! And you weren't on the first run?
No, so
You got there 45 minutes early. They couldn't fucking put you in the first group.
you get in there, and then you
How many
sit
people had to wait
down,
outside
and then
with
the defendant, and the defender, and the prosecutor, and the judge, and the stenographer. They're not even there yet. You have to sit down and watch the I Want to Be a Juror tutorial, which I've done 4 times. It tells you how it's so great. It's your civic duty and it's your most important right.
Was
as an
Captain
American.
America in the video? And he's like, you know,
Yeah, but
you
it was
need to
like-
do this for your country.
it
And he
was
like
like-
catches his shield.
No, it was,
There's
it
nothing
was
better
like
than a juror.
the old 70s Captain America with the motorcycle.
Oh
helmet.
god.
Yeah. Because that's when the videos were produced.
That makes sense. Was
So
there a
yeah,
guy
we,
like a
we do the
pinstripe?
we do the tutorial,
Uh-huh.
and then all the actual court people come in,
Like a video.
and they pick their first panel of 21 people. Then those people have to get interviewed by the judge,
Mhm.
the prosecutor, and the defense. Now, after the judge and the prosecutor, they take a break, and then the defense goes and they take a break because
Okay.
the defense takes longer.
Sure.
They interview all these people. They ask them about the case. They ask them about their jobs and stuff, and how that might affect their families, how that might affect their decisions and stuff.
Sure.
To go through all that, sitting there, I'm like, all right, I'm not on the first panel. This is pretty good. They'll probably pick most of the people out of here. Then the second panel, if I don't get called for that, they'll have the jury filled out. I'll be good to go. We come back from our break after the defense, and they're like, the following jurors can leave. And they fucking tick off like 14 people from the
No
list.
way! 14 on the first list?
How many were left? There was 5 left. So more than that. More than 14 got kicked off the jury.
Oh my god.
They were like, oh shit. Sure.
Oh fuck! I'm going to prison.
It was setting in.
So then we go to lunch.
Do you
after
get
that.
paid?
Yeah, you get $40 a day to be a juror if your job doesn't pay you.
If your job
I
doesn't
get
pay.
paid through work.
Oh,
We get jury days. But if your job doesn't pay you, the state pays you $40 a day for service.
That's ass, bro.
$5 an hour.
Yeah, $40 is nothing.
Yeah. And they don't cover parking and they don't cover meals.
What's Civic fucking doing?
Unless you get
wage?
sequestered, then they cover your meal.
That's fucking.
So we go to lunch after the first round.
Do you
we
find
come
your,
back.
your true love in the jury room, by the way?
No, no.
Yeah, did you?
That would be really
No.
good.
Yeah, you know what? I was wondering if that was where the random person told you were.
No, but I
handsome.
also got complimented on my hair by the court stenographer.
Oh well, you know.
Was she hot?
No, she was a mom. She was not as hot as your mom.
I knew it. I was waiting for it. I was literally about to say, "What about Carter's mom?"
Listen, I don't see any Riz coming out of Joey these days.
Damn. Yeah, I don't riz anymore.
Joey Riz
So,
is on his own time.
We do the second round. 21 more people get called. I'm not in that round.
21 more, even though they already had 5. Well, I guess it's
They need
that makes sense.
18.
Why do 18 when you could do 21? Yeah, okay.
So they go through and they do all their interviews, same thing over again.
Holy shit.
Get through it. 6 people out of those 21.
Oh my god. They still need.
So we're sitting there. Yeah, they're at 11 now.
Yeah.
We're sitting there. It's like, Christ. And the judge. It's like 4:30 in the afternoon. The judge is like, "All right, well, you guys, you don't have to come back till 1:15 tomorrow." He talks to the people in the box. Everybody else, you need to come back at 9:15 tomorrow. We're gonna do the third round.
Holy shit. And you were in the third round.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to talk about anything you were asked?
I can give a few details. It was a sexual assault case.
Okay.
And didn't seem like there was much evidence being presented by the press.
Interesting.
Specifically, there was a lot of questions about scientific evidence and whether it was important, and there was none to offer in the case.
Damn.
So it was just hearsay?
Pretty much, yeah.
Damn. Okay. So you just that was the kind of questions you got answered or asked?
Yeah, and then if there's...
And they didn't pick you? So obviously you were like,
family.
there needs to be fucking scientific
Yeah, if there's not DNA, you're a fucking idiot.
That's what he said, and they were like, you can leave.
No, you don't get to do that. They didn't kick anybody off, so until the end. And then out of that third pool, they were like, okay, we're filled out. Everybody that's still in the audience, you can go. If you're one of these names, you can go. Everybody else, see at 1:15.
Damn. But yeah, you didn't get hit. You're good. You
good
made
for
it.
6 more years. Free of civic duty and my most important right for 6 more years.
For 6 more years. Then you get to listen to Captain America tell you why jury
I
duty
thought
is
our
good
most
again.
important right was to...
No, it's to be a juror.
Feels like every civic duty is the most important, apparently.
The crazy,
all civic duties are the most important.
The craziest fucking thing is you're in a pool of jurors. Like everybody of voting age is in this pool. You have never been called for jury duty. I've been called every 6 years
On the
when I'm eligible on the fucking dot.
Because you're old or you're wizened.
Yeah,
wizened.
You go back 6 years and I was 36.
Yeah, they were like wizened.
6 more years to make you 30.
Yeah,
6
still
more years,
wizened.
24.
You got it when you were 24.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's wild, bro. Not once have I seen it. And I'm signed up for everything. I was
You will probably get military privileges. They're like, oh, yeah, he's the son of an Air Force man.
They probably won't call me unless it's important.
They're like, this is a federal trial involving.
Well, we
the
better hurry up
military.
and call that Hunter guy.
We've got to go into our special reserve.
Yeah.
I also don't read my mail.
Oh yeah,
So-
that's bad because
Yeah.
then you get to do either the fine or the 30 days in jail.
You do
Yeah, if
30
you-
days in
if
jail.
you-
You don't
If
have
I
Jack to
don't read
get.
that mail,
Yeah.
then
Then what are they
what are they
gonna do?
gonna do?
I mean, they're gonna come get you,
And then you get
you're
pulled
gonna
up,
be
and
on
then
the trial.
and then he gets pulled over like he did that one time and finds out all these things that are
Yeah,
wrong,
there's-
and they say I have to take you to jail, and he goes, "What? What do you mean
There's
jail?
30 warrants for your arrest.
Dude, you're getting so jacked." Holy shit!
Yeah.
So
When I if we move to Germany, it's just gonna be like, you're on a no-fly list. Did you know that?
did you know that you can't go to Germany? What do you mean? Yeah, you're going to jail. What?
But why?
Just looking up the TSA agent. Why?
Captain America and his motorcycle helmet comes in. He's like, "Let me tell you, son, you didn't uphold your most important
You
right.
should have known your important civic duty. Can't believe he tried to go to Germany, of all places, and he's like...
It's the most important role for any American.
Yeah.
Speaking of important roles, Hunter,
Oh, you fucker.
did you get any roles this week?
That was a good one. I'll give it to you. That was a good... No, I didn't get any rolls this week. However, the little project that I've been working on for Starfinder, I got my got one of my actors to send me in their audition clip stuff.
Oh,
yeah,
good
but
job,
I haven't listened. Fuck, bro, you're just gonna dox him like that? Come on.
Yeah, it's Crystal.
It's Crystal Moon. You fucking.
I think
dick.
her voice acting account might be different. It might just be her name.
We'll
find out when it's official.
That too.
And
It's the voice
project
of
drops.
Nicole.
But I
who gets a
stop
role.
copying me.
Copy. She's the only one that does
What
voice
the
work.
I haven't listened to it yet. I specifically wanted to wait till tonight. So while we're out, we'll listen to it. Okay. Oh, you're gonna turn me up? Can you turn me up a little bit more?
I don't know. I don't want you to peek.
I guess that makes sense.
You
Might as well
already
just turn
peaked
it
in high
off.
school.
Fucking God. Anyway,
Need some aloe vera.
I had work. Probably the one time working at work that I've gotten the most, or
Yeah,
even
you
like,
were hot
I was
yesterday.
This week, like,
Punch me.
I don't know if they listen to it. They listen to it. We'll see. I don't give a shit. This is the first time ever this week that I've gotten seriously mad at my boss and was like, "Yeah, I'm fucking quitting." Like, I don't give a shit what you fucking say anymore. Like, that was fucking rude. You're an ass. Like, I'm leaving. This is it. I didn't, obviously. I still have a job, but it was the first
does
time.
he? You don't know.
You don't know. But this is the first time this week that I ever was like, wow. Like, I usually advocate that I'm like,
I don't
no,
see
like
the problem with
like
this.
like this is their business. This is like obviously they get to be like that sometimes because it's their business, and I really don't see what's wrong. It's really the other person that makes me so upset. But dude, this week I was like, "Whoa, you fucking kidding me?" I don't know if that's no. But yeah, it was the first time I ever was like super pissed. Basically, there was a part that I don't think I think I got to, but basically, out of all the things that happened, the main thing that happened was, what do you want me to do? You don't want to have a conversation. Yes, I do. I want to have the conversation. And then we get to a point where I'm like, okay, well, what do you want me to do? I want you to do that, and then I'm gonna have you redo it. I said, what do you mean? You go ahead and do that, and then I'll make you redo it when you're done. I said, I'm not going to do work that you're just going to make me redo. That's what I want you to do. I was so pissed. Like, that came out, and I was like,
But why?
Want me to fucking waste my time? Is that serious? Like, so childish. So I was pretty upset. We can go into it deeper later, but yeah.
Over cheese
I get
curds.
upset that things that have been scheduled that are on the app that people bid on.
Yeah.
They're scheduled, but they wait till very late.
Oh yeah, and
to schedule people.
And honestly, I try to keep her up on it. Like, all the time I'm like, can you please go ahead and schedule someone for this? Can you please go ahead and schedule someone for this?
I've been on like 10 shifts, and I haven't heard if they're declined or not. And I have a second job that I need to like change my schedule around to do things.
I'm getting money.
Anyways, I'm sorry you're
no.
Bad.
Yeah, no, so that's I mean, it was only yesterday. Like, the rest of my week was like pretty fine. I mean, I got to do a bunch of math, so that was all right. That was fun.
Who do you do the math for you when you're at work? Because I know you used to be like, "Hey Joey, 2 + 2." Okay,
you know what's really funny?
Excel does it for him.
You know what's really funny?
It in the
so yeah, I mean, Excel does most of the math, but it's really funny because he's not wrong, and like everyone can attest to it. I will always ask questions for the simplest shit. What's 2 + 2? How do you spell the? I think I spelt it wrong. Like that type of shit. But then it comes to like fucking the big shit where it's like, oh, what's 1,000 + 1,500? 2,500. Like
that's a hard one. That was a hard one.
The bigger shit, I'm always like, oh yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, that's what I need. So lately, it's a bunch of like turning pounds into ounces and ounces into quarts and quarts into pints and like all this shit, and I'm just like, Anyway, so when it's that stuff, it's quick for me.
You
But when it's
doesn't
Because
like,
it's D&D, you know, like
yeah.
oh, an Electrum is this.
But like when it comes to small shit, I'm always like, shit, fuck, dude, what's 1 + 1? I totally forgot. That kind of shit. Oh my god! But I got to do that. I did some math this week. We played Starfinder. We started a new vault. If you're not watching our Starfinder, you should be watching our Starfinder on Tuesday nights.
You're not going to find it on the YouTube channel. You got to go to @Mellia.
Yeah, you gotta watch. You gotta watch it live. Watch it live.
For now, anyway.
For now. But Starfinder, Starfinder, we did that. That was a lot of fun. We didn't get to play D&D. That kind of stunk. We watched the newest episode of Percy Jackson, which is going freaking great. I'm
great.
loving it. But then again, I'm in love with the book, so
I think it's pretty good.
But I honestly really enjoy the CGI. It's very, very well done.
I also enjoy the slight changes they made.
Yes.
I enjoy them.
Yep.
And all the actors have been good.
Dude, the gods have been awesome. Everyone they've picked for a god has been really good.
Has been a banger.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like I don't remember the name of the actor who played Ares, but I recognized him, and I was like, "Oh,
from Sons of Anarchy."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then the guy who played Asbestos, or
Ron Perlman.
No, not Ron Perlman. That would have been even fucking cooler.
What is it?
No, he's one of the side dudes. He wasn't like a main dude. What are you asking me?
The guy
from Psych who plays Officer Lassiter. He is
the Smithy god.
Holy shit! Someone put it in the chat.
It's like hepatitis C or something.
Hepatitis. The god who does
smithing.
Yeah.
Rob probably knows.
Yeah, Rob would know. But he is awesome. Like, they were all very good. And I think that's one other big thing I'm really enjoying is the choices they've made. And the kid who's playing Percy is awesome.
And the kid who's playing Grover is awesome.
Yes, he's really good too. The kid who's playing Percy is a phenomenal... Like, usually kid actors, a lot of times, they always get a bad rap. And it's always like, whatever, that was over the top. But this kid does really fucking well. And he did a lot of stuff with Ryan Reynolds and things. And like, I don't know, maybe he just picked up on it. But he's a very good actor from the get-go, even as a kid.
By a lot of things with Ryan Reynolds. He did one movie, Ryan Reynolds.
But he literally
maybe he did
Ryan Reynolds is like his mentor
too.
Yeah.
He played Ryan Reynolds' younger self in a time-traveling action movie.
Yeah. But the two, he's like his mentor now. And they've done
I think he might be doing something with Deadpool.
Yeah. Because he can quote the entire Deadpool movie, this kid.
He's autistic.
That's the best ones, Oh my god. Anyway, what else did I fucking do this week?
But he does a mean Joker impression too.
You know what I'm excited for?
I listed my cards on eBay and they're fucking...
What cards?
I listed 6 One Piece cards and they're popping off. Yeah.
You know what I'm excited for?
What are you excited for?
Queso.
This guy fucking queso with his cheese curds.
Hey guys, Crystal Moon Cosplay here. If you support Older and Dumber on Patreon, you will get access to their videos a week earlier, plus exclusive content and more. That's Older, the letter N, Dumber on YouTube, Spotify, and Patreon. So hit subscribe and become an honorary dipshit today. Alright, I gotta go talk Joey's ear off about Haspin Hotel now. See you later, dipshits.
Carter brought us a topic this week.
Yeah,
well,
never
I don't
happens.
know if it's how long it's gonna be, but
luckily Milky Boy has filled the question box.
Yeah, we do have we do have a backup plan.
No, in this world,
we need the backup plan.
I hate this.
We need the backup plan.
It's 2024.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2024.
What
bro.
a good way to kick off the new year, with Orthodox Jewish men digging tunnels underneath the city of New York.
Yeah, did you see this shit?
Oh, you
I
know
have
about
no
it?
idea what you're talking about.
So, 4 days ago,
They're just fucking coming out of the holes. It's so wild.
What the fuck are you talking about?
So, there was sounds. How they got caught is there
What do you
was
mean how they keep, what did they do?
Yeah, start from the beginning.
Yeah, I need to know the beginning.
A few days ago, there was reports of Yiddish speaking underneath an apartment.
Singing Secret Tunnel through the mud.
And then a synagogue, leadership of the synagogue, and the facts are still coming out, so some of them might match. Leadership from the synagogue found tunnels that some of their congregation dug from their synagogue to another building, like I think it was a block away.
Who leads this fucking synagogue? The Underminer?
It was like, it was like. So apparently, it was like it was like 10 or 12 like students that were like far like far right.
It was
like,
students?
Yeah, it was like
Okay.
they were very, I don't know what the word is, the hyper religious.
Or
They were students. There's no way not a single one of them made the Underminer joke while they were digging those fucking tunnels.
Know what the Underminer is? They're Orthodox Jewish men.
I'm sure they've watched the.
And so,
Brother.
anyways, this turned into a multi-day thing where the synagogue, the leaders of the synagogue, called the city to get concrete poured into the tunnels so that they would be filled because they were afraid of structural damage in place, which turned into a riot at the synagogue where these subsect of this congregation
they were real mad that their tunnels were getting filled.
Was like rioting and like tearing down the walls of the synagogue and like fucking everything up, and like the police had to like subdue.
Why did they
arrest.
dig the tunnels?
We don't know.
And then Bane
fully.
came out of the tunnel
Yeah.
and he was like, "You merely adopted the dog."
So that's where I was going with
I
it.
was
Is like
bored of it.
there's a bunch of memes on Twitter right now, like all about the tunnels underneath New York. Like Ninja Turtles were down there.
Yes.
But it's, right now they think it's because there was a dispute between the building they were building the tunnel to and the synagogue, and they were trying to get access to that building or something. So they
Why
built
would
the
they get
tunnel
so
underground.
upset and riot though?
They, I don't know.
You don't care about trying to save whatever's going
Weren't they
on.
living in the tunnels because
There was a bed in the
the
tunnel.
rent
They were
too
living
high in New York
They
City.
were living in the rent too high.
So
I mean, fuck.
Yeah,
Because I had heard that come out of it that they were like upset because it was like their fucking home.
God.
I don't know.
How
if
did they
that's the
dig
case,
these tunnels? How big are these tunnels? That's
like,
my question.
Person size.
Worried
What person?
They were
size? Like
big enough.
person standing up or
person
person on their
standing
knees?
They were big enough that they were worried about structural integrity of neighboring.
Oh, neighboring building.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if it's like just their building, it could be a whole like.
But that brings me to the point is that there's a
But,
lot
like,
of
neighboring
underground
buildings.
tunnels in New York City
Oh,
that
yeah.
are abandoned.
There's whole fucking
Yeah, why ain't they living in those?
There's whole fucking Morlock communities.
But like,
down
I don't know if you saw
What did you say?
the Casey Neistat found like this abandoned like access tunnel thing in New York just by like a sidewalk was broken and he put his foot through a hole and there was like this whole access like directly under the sidewalk that led somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah, there's like whole fucking homeless communities that live under the city.
yeah, it's crazy.
We couldn't let these guys dig a tunnel.
Well, you know,
Fuck! That was their argument. They're living underground. We just wanted to make our own tunnel.
property damage, bro.
Yeah.
If they had left the properties alone.
But now it's like being blown out of like proportion, like
Oh yeah,
by the
because
far right.
the internet's gotten a hold of
Yeah,
it too.
by like the far right, broadcasters are all like
They're terrorists.
Yeah, they're terrorists.
They're terrorists. They dig holes.
Yeah,
They were gonna do a terrorist attack on the other synagogue.
I was just about to ask what kind of terrorist digs tunnels underneath a synagogue. And
I mean, that's
a lot.
But I literally,
like every terrorist.
And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. Gotta answer that question in my own head.
You didn't have to ask for 2 + 2 on that one.
Yeah. All I can envision is the
Saw the
Underminer,
lines.
bro.
Yeah,
that's all I can envision.
We've added our own meme. May I'm going to create the asset for you. It's going to be the Underminer with the little aesthetic curls. And
Yeah, he's got a yarmulke.
But he's flanked
That
by
might be
4
racist.
Ninja Turtles. Flanked by 4 Ninja.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
We'll also have their yarmulkes on.
And he's like, "We just want a place to
And
live."
Bane was there too.
Yeah. Make him point and be like, "They live underground."
But I went on this like deep dive of like people like abandoned tunnels and buildings.
I do like watching the people go through like abandoned buildings. And then they get arrested.
So I don't think I've ever seen any of the stuff that's like under New York City, but I've seen like and probably because it's more Discovery Channel shit. But it's like I've seen the videos where people go to like Rome or Italy and they like
Go into the catacombs.
Yeah, they go into the catacombs and find shit that's like never been seen. You know,
What's really interesting.
Same idea, less fancy in New York.
Right. I feel they do it in Italy and it's like, look at this bronze sword from the age of the Roman Empire. And then the guy in New York's like, look at that fucking slice of pizza. It's been there since Saturday.
This is my stack of used condoms.
They say the Ninja Turtles are right around the corner. I heard Shredder the other. Holy shit, there he is. And it's just a fat ass rat just running across.
What I find really interesting is there was this one YouTuber who made it like a series of finding old like Russian like rich
Bunkers?
oligarchy, like old abandoned bunkers from like World War era or like Cold War era, where these bunkers of like cars and like these living bunkers.
Oh, I've seen that shit. I've seen that.
Yeah,
like the fucking Lambos and shit. Like, how the fuck did you get that down here?
Yeah, and like they're just like fully stocked and ready to
they
go.
Dug holes under a
but
synagogue.
It's, like, abandoned, like old cars and stuff. And I was just like, holy shit, the amount of waste we produce as humans that could be used by other humans is fucking ridiculous. Just by people forgetting where shit is.
They're probably dead now.
Or like died out.
That family line's gone.
Oh yeah.
And they're fucking.
It was probably
Rolls Royces are forever.
Every kid in the family had to go find a car and then put it underground.
1,000 years from now, some archaeologist is gonna be like, "Oh yes, the tomb of a king buried with his most important treasures."
Toyota Corolla. It must have been the finest of inventions of their time. Holy shit! Look, they stored their goods in it. It's some sort of storage closet. Oh, holy shit!
Wild things to kick off the new year.
That is pretty fucking wild.
At least it's a fun story, and it wasn't like something blew up. It's just some crazy people.
Yeah, it's not like a submarine.
Mad that their tunnel got filled in.
My tunnel.
The fact that they rioted over it too, like when they're like, "Okay, guys, you can't do this."
I can't believe you. That's our tunnel. I spent all night on that. What did they use to dig? I asked that question. There was shut up. They just split it. Fucking Beyblade it up through the wall. Do you think it's a Beyblade dreidel? I want to see a Beyblade dreidel, bro. And it was just like.
Yeah, they have 10 of them at a when they dig the tunnel.
There's 10 of them at a time, so it makes a perfectly good circle. How do they get it on the wall like that?
Nanotechnology shit.
Nano dreidel is what it's called. Yeah.
We should answer some questions and then close out the episode.
Let's pick a question.
What question do you guys have about dreidels?
Yeah, put your dreidel questions in the question box.
We need a separate chat for dreidel questions. I feel like it would.
I want to know everyone's. I want everyone to come up with a way to use a dreidel that isn't the way to use a dreidel, like the Beyblade dreidel. This is not how you necessarily.
You know how like there's those memes of like, babe, can I use my my Hot Wheels and ride your boobs with your Hot Wheel? Except it's a dreidel.
How does it go over? I feel like it stops when it hits.
You gotta have enough practice.
That's what it is. Yeah, what question you got for us, Joey?
Milky Boy asks, what? He's now the milkiest boy. He's gone past just milk.
He is the milkiest now. Nice.
What fictional character would you have direct a movie?
Oh,
what would that movie be about?
Forgot about that.
I would have Nicolas Cage's character from National Treasure direct a movie about Nicolas.
I think they made that already.
No, it's different.
It's got Pedro Pascal in it.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen the Pedro Pascal Nicolas Cage?
I haven't yet either.
Movie?
I really want to see it. It's on HBO Max, which we have now. You go. I gotta think about it for a second.
That's not fair.
Why is that not fair?
I'm thinking about it.
Oh shit, we're both thinking about it. Well, the first one that came to my head is
Tony Soprano. I want him to direct a movie about something bland, a documentary. It would all be about the Gobble because we Godfather.
I forgot we had a board game night this week.
The entire time we were like gobble gobble coming around the turnpike with my gobble gobble.
Yeah, we played Godfather this week. I love that game. That's a great game. Yeah, we were listening to the fucking Godfather soundtrack and doing all the gobbledygook.
It's a good soundtrack.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Didn't have anybody from the Godfather direct a movie.
Shy fucking car bombed us like 8 times.
Car bombed you. I had my
It
own
was
little
me a
safe
lot.
kingdom up in
Dude, not a
the
single fucking person touched Carter the whole time. I'm
Sam
like,
tried to
he is living up here doing whatever he wants. Everyone's like, yeah, no,
Sam
fine.
tried to fuck
No one
with me.
massacred his boy.
No one.
Sam tried to fuck
Wow.
with me, and then I drive by.
What a question. The first thing that came to my mind was SpongeBob, and he does like either a driving, like an action driving school movie, or a movie about erotic dance music fish.
Erotic dance
Yeah,
music.
have you watched the show enough? There's always those episodes when he's like watching something on TV and then Gary comes in and he goes, Gary! And he switches it. But it's always like, it's like fucking seeing enemies being like,
All right, Jerry, go.
seems like it's what he's into, you know? I'm not yucking his yums or anything.
The turtle, the dad turtle from Finding Nemo.
Oh, shit.
And I want him to direct a 1970s style surf movie.
That seems really good. I was going to say direct a reboot of Cheech and Chong. Yeah.
Cheech and Chong can be in it.
He can. I don't see why not. Who else could do a movie? Quentin Tarantino from any of his Quentin
Tarantino.
What is happening? Help me. You say
Quentin.
Thank you, Quentin Tarantino from any of his movies characters doing another Tarantino movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Seems like a good one.
Yeah. One of his self-insert characters. His character from Dusk Till Dawn. Directing a sequel from Till Dusk Till Dawn.
Yep. Gets credited as a director as that character. Not as Tarantino, but as that
Robert
character.
Rodriguez directed From Dusk.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I want George Lopez from Spy Kids character.
We got him going now.
I want him to do a Transformers movie.
Nice. I want the Underminer to direct a drama about
30 seconds.
struggles of Yiddish men.
Yes, digging tunnels. It's a docu-series.
It's a docudrama.
Yeah.
Based on real events.
Yeah. Based on true events. Inspired by true events.
Get us out of here. Thanks everybody for joining us for this episode of Older and Dumber. Every Tuesday we have Starfinder on Melia's channel. Also, we have Older and Dumber every Friday. We have Gaslight Theater once a month on a Sunday. All of that will be here in the Checkpoint Gaming Lounge studio, Older and Dumber edition. Hunter and Joey. Joey, where can you find all of that stuff?
You can find all of that stuff anywhere on the internet. All you have to do is search Older, the letter N, Dumber, maybe attach podcast on there if you really are having trouble finding us. And it's just bringing up Older and Dumb and Dumber stuff. You're getting Jim Carrey. You gotta add podcast. You can find Carter at J Carter Rutt, Hunter at Voice of Hunter, me at Sluty Mage, and our talented editor May at Mellia. And if you want to see us in person, you got to get us to shows. To get us to shows, you're going to have to support us on Patreon, as low as a cup of coffee every month. Patreon.com/OlderNDumber.
Yeah. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Older and Dumber, the podcast about 3 dumb friends trying to make it on this planet we call Earth. And as always, remember our fantastic sponsor, the amazing guys down at Checkpoint Lounge, who have now given us this amazing new home and new studio for us to create more fantastic, amazing content for you guys. Checkpoint Lounge.
Like a tunnel under New York City.
Let's make this shit a tunnel. Anyway, make sure you guys check out Checkpoint Lounge, whether it's online, social media. But the biggest thing is make sure you come down to Checkpoint Lounge in Horseheads, New York at Arnett Mall. It's an amazing place. You get to play games. You get to check out where we do our magic, all that good stuff. And they're good guys.
The studio is going to be open for you to make your own content.
Yeah.
You're looking to be starting in the YouTube and Twitch space. We're going to have a studio for you.
Hell yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you guys for just being amazing dipshits that you are. We hope you really like the studio. It's coming together. Currently, there's no fancy stuff behind. We have a Checkpoint Lounge sign. That's about it.
It's not covering a hole in the wall.
Yeah, it's not doing that at all. But yeah, hopefully you guys love it. Let us know. Let us know your ideas. Do you have anything that you want the studio to say or do or have in it? Like, let us know, guys.
Tunnels.
Yeah, do you want tunnels under our synagogue of the studio?
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
There's plenty of room. The ceilings are high.
Yeah, it makes sense. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much. You guys have a wonderful day, and we're gonna see you because we're video now. Next
Like,
week.
comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. We should have Dippy at the end of every episode. And he goes,
Say that.
yeah.
That'd be a great addition to 2024.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. No, wait, that's more. That creamy. There we go. Like, comment, subscribe.